Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Blu-ray player.
Starting at number 5.
Sony PS5. The Sony PS5 is helping to keep 4K Blu-ray technology alive with its dedicated disk drive in the mainline console, at least. While you can buy a slightly cheaper diskless version, it's the standard edition console we're interested in here. The PS5's disk drive can play 4K Blu-rays, which is fitting, since Sony helped to popularize Blu-ray players with the PS3 two-hole console generations ago. As an all-round media center, the PS5 isn't quite as advanced as the Xbox Series X. It doesn't natively support Dolby Atmos audio, nor does it support Dolby Vision HDR over streaming. However, both consoles can pass Dolby Atmos and DTS-X soundtracks through to your TV, with some minor tinkering in the settings, and neither console supports Dolby Vision HDR or HDR10+ from Blu-rays, so actually the PS5 isn't at any disadvantage for discs compared to the Xbox. Where it does have an advantage, though, is picture quality. In our tests we found that the PS5's image is cleaner and sharper for native 4K than the Xbox, and it upscales HD Blu-rays with more natural results. So we think of the two consoles the Sony is the better Blu-ray player. We explain more in our dedicated guide to whether the PS5 is a good Blu-ray player. Just make sure you buy the version that actually plays discs.
Coming at number 4.
LG UBK90. This $227/$220 budget Blu-ray player from LG lacks many of the frills found on more expensive models, including universal disc support and analog audio outputs. What it does offer is solid, basic disc playback for Ultra HD and regular Blu-rays, DVDs, and audio CDs. Basically, the UBK90 does all the major things you'd expect from a 4K Blu-ray player, and is affordably priced. A bonus the UBK90 offers is built-in streaming, over Wi-Fi or Ethernet, of Netflix and YouTube. So if your streaming menu is limited to those major players, you can use the UBK90 instead of a separate Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV streaming box or stick. Some reviewers have noted that LG's budget player lacks some frills like HDR to SDR conversion, useful when viewing with a regular HD TV, and built-in HDR tone mapping, but for its low price, it's hard to complain too much about that.
At number 3.
Sony UBP-X700. The Sony UBP-X800 came out in 2017, a Blu-ray player we rated highly at the time for bringing brilliant, beautiful 4K UHD player at a sensible price. But there was one major feature missing, and that was support for the Dolby Vision HDR standard. The Sony UBP-X700, which came out a year later, is an Ultra HD Blu-ray player that now includes support for Dolby's 12-bit, scene-by-scene mastered HDR tour de force. However, there's no HDR10+ support here. Otherwise, however, this is an impressive Blu-ray player that delivers a crisp, natural-looking picture and fantastic details. Your favorite movies and TV series are going to look great. But the best bit is it comes with a relatively affordable price tag at $259.99/$229.
Number 2 of my list.
Panasonic DP-UB820. The Panasonic DMP-UB820 is an ideal mid-range 4K Blu-ray player, delivering pretty much every video feature you could want, including full HDR support, but without costing as much as the UB9000 at the top of our list. In our tests we found that this player may be more affordable, but it doesn't skimp on quality. Panasonic's HCX image processing works with a special chroma processor that can smartly turn the 4:2:0 color of Blu-ray into 4:4:4 before it reaches your TV. This is obviously very nerdy stuff, but the end result is the best color reproduction you can find for movies, basically. You've also got a bunch of streaming services built in case you want to use this as your main movie viewing platform. What you're missing compared to the UB9000 above is the tank-like build and the support for some advanced music playback types, but a lot of people won't mind about that at all. We certainly don't. This is good enough to pair with high-end TVs, and it comes at a reasonable price.
And number 1.
Panasonic DP-UB9000. The DP-UB9000 is Panasonic's flagship 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray player, and it's the model to buy if you have a high-end TV and need something that can really push it to the max. It's beautifully made, enviably specified, and unashamedly premium. The heavy metal build and luxe design mean it feels high-end too. It's not just a pretty face. The DP-UB9000 is also the first UHD deck from Panasonic to support all key HDR flavors: Vanilla HDR10, its dynamic sibling HDR10 Plus, HLG and Dolby Vision. When we tested the DP-UB9000, we were as impressed by its audio as by its image quality. It boasts high-quality DACs, 2-channel and 7.1-channel analog outputs, and high-res audio support. Toss in a host of smart features, and the UB9000 ticks nearly every box in our book. Naturally, all of these flagship features don't come cheap. However, for those seeking the best Blu-ray playback around and don't mind about it lacking some audio disc support, look no further. In our review we wrote, its picture performance and overall build quality actually make that lofty price tag look like a steal, while cinematic imagery, full HDR compatibility and that powerful HDR optimizer make this player a must-have for video files.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.